Why the chosen ones are always tested the hardest. Let me start with a question that many people are afraid to ask out loud. Why does life seem harder for some people than others, especially the ones with good intentions, strong hearts, and big dreams? Why do the most sincere people face the deepest struggles? The answer is uncomfortable but powerful because those people are often chosen for more. Being chosen doesn't look like privilege at first. It looks like pressure. It looks like responsibility you didn't ask for. It looks like battles no one else seems to be fighting, and that's because chosen ones are not selected for comfort. They are selected for impact. The first sign of being chosen is early hardship. Challenges show up before you're ready. Pain enters your life sooner than expected, and while others are protected, you're tested. This isn't cruelty, it's conditioning. Strength developed early lasts longer. Second, you feel different but can't explain why. You don't fully fit in anywhere. You think deeper, you feel more, and this makes life lonelier. But separation always comes before leadership. You can't lead the crowd if you think like the crowd. Third, your mistakes cost you more. When others fail, they recover quickly. When you fail, the lesson is heavier, consequences are sharper. That's because chosen ones are held to a higher standard, even when no one says it out loud. Fourth, your heart is tested repeatedly. Betrayal, disappointment, broken trust. You love deeply, and because of that, you hurt deeply. But empathy is built through pain, and leaders without empathy become dangerous. Fifth, isolation becomes a season, not a moment. Friends fade, support disappears, and you're left alone with your thoughts. That isolation isn't abandonment, it's alignment. God removes noise so purpose can speak clearly. Sixth, resistance increases when you try to grow. The moment you decide to level up, obstacles multiply. Doubt attacks, fear rises, external resistance appears. That pushback is confirmation you're moving in the right direction. Seventh, patience is forced on you. Things don't happen fast for chosen ones. Timing feels slow. Progress feels delayed. But speed builds followers. Patience builds leaders. God is training you to sustain what you'll receive. Eighth, your faith is tested in silence. No signs, no reassurance, just trust. Chosen ones learn to walk without constant confirmation, because eventually others will depend on your certainty. Ninth, you're misunderstood more than appreciated. People judge your process because they can't see your calling. They question your decisions because they don't understand your vision. But misunderstanding is part of assignment. Approval is not required. And the tenth and most revealing truth: chosen ones are tested the hardest because they are trusted with the most. Impact requires endurance, purpose requires preparation, and destiny demands discipline. Here's what no one tells you: if life feels unusually heavy, if your journey feels harder than most, if quitting feels tempting but impossible, there may be a reason. You're not being punished, you're being prepared. Because when chosen ones rise, they don't rise just for themselves, they rise to lift others. And the weight you're carrying now, it's proof that you're strong enough to handle what's coming, so don't curse the test. It's confirmation of the calling.